Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Uchenna. In this video, I want to talk about how to trust your spouse or partner, how to build trust basically in your relationship. If you're serious, of course, we know that relationships, marriage, unions, are made up of two entities. So both people, both parties need to be, both parties need to be committed to the relationship for it to work. One person cannot be committed and the other person will be non-committed and expect the relationship to work. It's going to crack. So I'm talking about two people that are willing to put in the work to make their relationship work, because it is some kind of work in living with somebody that's different from you, living with someone that always has their own point of view, living with someone that has a different way of thinking, that doesn't think the way you think, that takes decisions that you may not be um, happy with, or you may not feel that that's the decision you'd have taken. So it involves a lot of skills of negotiation, of tolerance, of like what I call it, um, yeah, tolerance first of all. Then compromise too is needed for you to move the relationship forward. So when I'm talking about trust here, basically underlying the trust, the foundation of trust, is understanding, understanding communication, basically. Because most times we think we are communicating what we believe we are communicating, but what we believe we are communicating is not what the other person is interpreting our communication to be, and that has been the bane of most misunderstandings, most problems, most arguments amongst different partners. So that's how it works. You know, the way to do this, the way to build that trust is by using dialogue as the negotiating tool. Uh, Dialogue is the only way you can actually break um, into your partner's heart and um, implant you really want to um, what you want to communicate to them. So after an argument, it's always good to sit down and discuss what happened, discuss about the argument. Um, I learned that from my partner. I've never been good at doing that. I was always someone that tries to sweep it under the carpet and just move on. But by discussing our misunderstandings, I got to understand that we always misunderstand ourselves all the time. And I always there's some actions that I will feel, like I will make assumptions that this is what was intended by such action and speech. And during our dialogue, during our reconciliation, I find out that I was completely wrong. And her herself, she misreads me too a lot. Um, and whenever we sit down, to discuss, and I explain my own side um, of the issue, she finds out too that there's a misunderstanding there, a miscommunication. So we are always miscommunicating, which means that words, not just words, even actions themselves don't do justice at all to what we want to communicate. And it's always better to make things clear. There needs to be clarity. We need to really understand each other, and the only way we can do that is by rumbling, is by um, being vulnerable, um, is by analyzing events that have occurred, especially, of course, misunderstandings. Um, when you have quarreled or whatever, you need to come and sit down and take apart the quarrel. If you take it apart, you will see that there's really nothing there. It's clearly just misunderstandings. So I think we are growing more into it now, and it's just a lesson I just wanted to share with you. so that you understand that your partner is not trying to kill you or trying to undermine you. It's probably just misunderstanding. So you need to be able to sit down um, with those rough moments, go over what happened, and just be honest about it. And when the honesty comes out from both parties, you see clearly that it's a misunderstanding issue. So now I'm getting more aware of it. So whenever it starts to arise, is I get aware, that this could just be another misunderstanding again. It may not really be what it seems to be, and I believe that that's the road to finding peaceful coexistence. Thank you, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye.